All right, it's gonna be Luke 21 and verse 19. Let's get straight to the point, man. It says, your patience, in your patience possess ye your souls, man. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna read up a little bit more. It says, verse Luke 21 and verse 14. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what you shall answer, man. For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, and all your adversaries should not be able to gainsay nor resist, man. So, this is the Most High show, man. That's why it's important to have faith, because you're not acting on by your own hand, man. It's like, if you're acting by your own hand, then why would you have faith? That's a sign of a very selfish, or conceited trait. But we put our faith in the Lord, man. We're the sheep. He's the shepherd, man. See what I'm saying? And we're taking heed as the sheep to the shepherd, and how he operates and orchestrates, so we can learn to be shepherds, man. See what I'm saying? But first, you gotta learn how, man. You can't just go up to a karate master and start trying to pull all the same moves or something. You're gonna get your ass whipped, man. See what I'm saying? That's disrespectful, man. You gotta work your way up, man. Right now, you the white belt, man. You gotta work your way up to a black belt, man. Let's get it, man. It says, ye shall be betrayed both by parents, brethren, and kinfolk, and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death, man. So, and it's truth, man. Like, at this point, what else do you want to put your hope into, man? What else do you want to put patience into? What else do you want to put your eggs into? What basket, man? Because this world, at this point, if you're in this truth and you've been in this truth for, how long you've been, especially if you're in a camp, man, then it's like you pretty much already have forsaken everybody. You the spirit's on you. You've been rebuking people. Nobody likes you. Like, what are you going back to, man? It says the second time is gonna be worse than the first time, man. So what are you putting your hope and your patience and your faith into, man? If it's not this truth, man. If it's not YAHAWASHI, man. Because these people are gonna put you to death, man. Point blank period. They're gonna attempt to put you to death. I should say, point blank period, man. They're gonna rag on you, man. They're gonna roll on you. So you want to put your faith and your patience into these people, the ones that are gonna betray you. You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense, man. It says, verse 17, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, man. So yeah, man, you hate it. Everybody already don't like you, man. So well, who are you gonna put the faith into, man? Somebody that don't like you? I mean, does that make sense to you? That makes sense to me, man. It says, for there shall not an hair of your head perish, though. So yeah, that's what happens when you put your faith into the Lord, man. No hairs of your head are gonna perish, but you put your faith into this world, and guess what? You're gonna die, man. A terrible, grievous, painful, horrible death, man. Yeah. Now let's get it. It says, in your patience possess ye your souls, man. So kind of, if you're patient, then you basically, that's your ticket, man. And your patience possess your soul. So it's point blank period, man. So patience creates a whole effect. It's a whole what should I say? It's a whole chain effect where you the core of this truth, man. What we do and what we're about, man. Let's see, man. Let's see. And when you shall see Yasharim compassed with armies, then you know that the desolation thereof is nigh. So and that's the spirit, man, because in today's terms, that's what's happening right now, man. You see current Israel is being compassed with armies, and just thinking about it from a perspective of Esau, man. So that's a key factor to that. We're almost out of here, man. It says, then know that desolation thereof is nigh, man. So yeah, man. So we're almost up out of here. So soon, real Israel is gonna be compassed with armies as well, man. But he said that not a hair of our head was gonna be touched, man. It says, let's see, man. I don't want to keep going on that. Let's see, man. So I already got patient in your patience possessing your souls, man. Now let's get it. 2 Peter 1 in verse 5, it says, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge. It says, into knowledge temperance, into temperance patience, into patience godliness. So as you can see, this patience is a continuing and reoccurring factor into the course of what we believe in and this truth, man, what we stand for, and what YAHAWASHI stands for, and what they're looking for, man. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's something you should be praying the Lord to give you, man. It's patience, because like I said, you're in this flesh, so this flesh wants things to happen immediately, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a scripture that says, man, 1 hour. Okay, here we go. I got it. 1 hour. There we go, man. So it's just before YAHAWASHI had to go through what he had to go through, man. So here we go, man. This is Matthew 26. I'm gonna get verse 40, man. Let's see. I'm gonna start at verse 38 through the Spirit. It says, then saith he to them, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. So basically, the flesh is an ass, man. The flesh is a bitch, man. You see what I'm saying? You want the cup to pass from him, man, and obviously anybody would, man. Especially if you're somebody that's not YAHAWASHI. A lot of us would have passed the cup, man. And that's like the same thing. What he went through there is basically how it is gonna be during our hour of temptation when we have to get that mark, man. Somewhat to an extent. And I don't want to say it's gonna be any worse, or because I don't know, man. But we're gonna basically be in the same spirit of let this cup pass from us, man. But we're gonna have to try through patience and through faith. And through the substance of things that we hope for, we're going to have to be thinking about it mentally and spiritually about things that are coming to the future, that are going to be in the future, man. We can't think about them now, because if you think about them now, you're like, now I don't want to get my fucking head chopped off, man. Now I don't want to get my head blowed off. You know, now I want to eat. I don't want to starve, you know. But you got to be thinking about the future, man. But this flesh, like I said, operates in different times than your spirit. This flesh operates in the time of this current world, this current society, while your spirit operates in the time of YAHAWASHI, if you're of the elect. You see? So, with that being said, you're gonna have to be. Some of us gonna be in that spirit. You gotta ask for that the Lord put you in the spirit, so you're not like, hey, let this cup pass from me, and just fucking give up, man. Because it can happen, man. You could be all the way, and that's scary, man. You could be in this truth, you know, years and years and years, and then that day is like, whoa, you know, woe is me. You know, who's gonna deliver me? And then just tap out, man. And that's really scary to think about, but it can happen, man. And it says, but the Lord, it didn't happen to the Lord, man. He didn't tap out, man. See what I'm saying? If the Lord was here, he wouldn't take the chip, man. He'd be like, hey, so it is what it is, man. You know? You're like, hey, is it me you're looking for? Push back a thousand niggas with the force, and then still go and deal with what he has to deal with, because this is a lot, man. Because it's the way it was set up, man. You see? Let me just keep going, man. So he said, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. Verse 38 says, and he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh up to the disciples and findeth them asleep, and saith unto Peter, what? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You see what I'm saying? The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. See what I'm saying? So it's like you can watch him be 1 hour, man. See what I'm saying? So it's not even always gonna be that, you know, you don't want to. It's just that you're in this flesh, man. And I'm not the one to just keep giving people excuses, because that's not my point here, man. Because hey, don't play with the Lord, man. He'll whoop your ass, man. See what I'm saying? And every day I expect the ass whooping to be coming because of the things that I've done, you know. And then if it does happen, I sincerely pray that the Lord allow me to at least understand or get the lesson out of it, you know, and not just be aimlessly getting my ass whooped over and over again without, you know. But the Lord don't work like that. He's merciful, man. So he'll if he does, you know, correct you, take it cheerfully, man. You know, take it as, hey, you know, I went off. I got to work on what I did, man. And don't be doing it and not feeling sorrowful, man. But with that being said, this flesh, man, you gotta operate on the spirit, man, because spiritual, when you operate in the spirit, you receive spiritual gifts. When you operate in the flesh, you receive carnal gifts. So things that you do in this flesh, you see what I'm saying? You might get a good job, you put in more hours, you work in physical labor. Hey, man, you get a raise, man. Hey, nice. But in the spirit, you got to be doing operations in the spirit, because you get a spiritual raise from the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll start giving you more visions, some spiritual power, you know, on a low level. It's not you a task, you know, but put it in your spirit not to tell nobody. But hey, it is what it is, man. Now that's pretty much it. But yeah, I guess the point of this through the spirit was just say, hey, patience, man. Patience, because it's a very key factor, man. And patience will allow you to go a lot longer, man. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, y'all. I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, BaShem, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the Apostle El's GreatMillstone, who will well. And I want to say shalom, Shwala. To Jehovah, like to switch to the focus of the earth, man. With that, shalom and a ba.